Alright, this is Horde Chief back with another episode of War with a Horde. This will be kind of a PSA version of War with a Horde. Uh, we went up against goats. As you see, it was a pretty ruthless war. They had no troops in their clan castle except for 5, 4, and 1. Uh, as great as this might sound, sometimes CC actually helps your queen go into the center of that base. So some extra funnel is needed sometimes to get your queen to get center. We're going to go straight down to number 8. AJ hit this one. This is kind of a hilarious fight. Alright, when you see a base like this, or anytime you go into war, one of the first things you want to check is going to be that CC tower. And it's going to tell you how many CC or how many troops are in these CCs. We looked around, there was none. Like I said, except for in 5, 4, and 1. AJ is going to hit this one with 45 hogs. No wizards, no nothing. I'll remind you, AJ is a Town Hall 8. This base has a queen, a low-leveled king, but really no giant bomb spots except for this one and this one. So he's just going to come straight in from the bottom down here, put his king on the queen, get her down, and spam hogs. Let's go ahead and start this fight. Alright, like I said, first thing he does, he drops poison right here for the queen. Starts off with his hogs a little early to draw the queen down in there. Puts his king down, actually pulls a giant bomb outside of the base. Absolutely ridiculous placement. And spams all these hogs in. Gets them going on both sides. Gonna throw a heal on either side to get them to go straight center. It's got expos to deal with, but with this many hogs, I mean, there's really no hope for this base whatsoever. As soon as he gets center right here, he's gonna drop another heal and just rip through the center of this base. And all he's got left is 3 archer towers, 2 cannons, a Tesla, and a Wizzy tower. Dropping the poison on the skeleton trap. As soon as they get done with these defenses, this king up here is just going to go down with the quickness. They're all done. They start cleaning up, getting these storages down. As soon as this storage is down and this barracks down, they're going to jump straight on that king. They're hitting giant bombs, but really no worry. He's going to have plenty of hogs to get this cleanup done. We'll go ahead and fast forward this. Absolutely ridiculous. Just to remind you, always put CC in your war. I mean, people can come in with all Valk fights, all hog fights, and it's going to be no problem. Like I said, this was a Town Hall 8 on a Town Hall 9 that had X-bows, a queen, and the base had no hope whatsoever. Great job, AJ. I think somebody dared him. I think it was Bryce that came up with the 45 hog suggestion. And he went for it and got the trip. Alright, next thing we're going to do. We're going to go to number 6. And this was awesome. Again, awesome, awesome. Alright, he's going to come in with a go-ho. He's got 2 golems, one in a CC, one of his own. He's going to come in. Normally when you see the giant bomb spots around the clan castle or the town hall like this, it's going to be Teslas. It's almost a guarantee. He's got double giant bomb spot there, double giant bomb spot there, and really after that there's nothing. So what he's going to do, he's going to come in with his go-ho over here on this west side, plow in, getting that bomber tower down, and then kind of circling this base. Like I've said many times, making sure, you know, these point defenses are on the outside of the base. And you're pretty much good. His hogs are going to come in, start working their way to the center to get these X-bows. Let's go ahead and start this fight. Alright, he's gonna wait till the countdown. Go ahead and speed this up till we get the countdown going. And 3, 2, 1. Throwing in those golems. We just recently were able to start giving out the level 6 golems. They're pretty nice. Loving the pull that they get and how long they last. He didn't bring a rage. Don't really need it, because normally the rage is strictly for getting that CC down. Coming in, blasting his way through, making sure he's getting to that bomber tower with the jump, throwing a poison on the queen. He's got that luxury, seeing as there are no CC. Like I said, Tesla's in the center there. Gonna start surgicaling with these hogs, throwing a heal down right where we would have thought a giant bomb was gonna be. Just circling this base, getting it done. I think he's going to hold a heal down here for on this southwest side for this wizard tower. Yep, drops the heal right there. Gonna completely save all these hogs. Get rid of the rest of these defenses, and he's on cleanup. All that's really left is that king right there. He's gonna get some king on king action in just a minute as soon as he breaks that wall. And we'll go ahead and speed this up. This base has no hope whatsoever. Nice job, awesome. Like I said, awesome, awesome. Getting these storages down. Going up here. Throwing in the wall breakers for no reason whatsoever. Had them, why not use them, right? Alright. Next, we're going to go to one of the bases that did have CC. This would be number 5. Commander really stepped up on this base. We probably had about 3 or 4 attacks that went wrong on this base. She watched every replay, figured out a plan of attack. Even though she had a plan of attack, it took a lot of luck for this base. This is a spread base. It's got a lot of lead-ins, lead-outs for Valks. So one of the things that she was thinking was to come in on this east side. Keep the Valks in the wall. Gonna jump through that center. Again, keeping the Valks in the wall. Bring in a couple of hogs for these defenses that the Valks aren't going to be able to get to. And at first she's going to do a queen walk. Getting these 3 buildings down. But the key to this queen walk was to make sure that this cannon went down. She wanted her golem to be right here on this wall. And if she didn't get this cannon down, the golem was going to walk straight over there. Wanting to pull these wizard towers so the wizzies can get the job done of funneling. Queen's actually going to funnel the south side, and she's going to funnel with a single Valk up here on these low HP buildings. And then walk straight through. And we knew that there was going to be a Tesla bank in here, but knowing that there was going to be healers on a lot of the troops, wasn't too worried about it. Alright, let's go ahead and start this fight. Again, like I said, this is probably not a fight that you would want to use on just any base. This is a completely planned out attack. Using the baby drag right there to make sure the queen's going to walk the way she wants to. Keeping the healers away from the AD the best that she can. Queen's going to go for that cannon. As soon as that cannon's down, I'm going to drop the golem right there on the wall. Pulling all the defenses, using the Valk, get the funneling in, getting the wall breakers. Knew that the Tesla was going to be there. Brought a couple of extra wall breakers, gets in the wall, puts in the king and Valks, and brought some boulders in the CC just to get some of this stuff outside of the wall that might not be got by the Valks. Now, we hit a surprise right here when the Valks went aggro on this queen. But again, luck was in her favor, and the Valks went straight right back to where they were. Alright, now as you see, The CC is a hound. No worries whatsoever as long as you don't pop that hound. Not going to hurt anything whatsoever. Queen kind of gets locked onto the lava hound right there. King cutting this outside. Going ahead with the hogs. Getting these defenses down while they're distracted on these Valks. Working our way completely around. The hound just completely distracted on this golem up here. Hogs make it through, taking out defenses. Valks running the center. Heroes running the outside. And here's the giant bombs. We were pretty sure that the Valks, King, and Queen were going to be able to take this whole section out here. Which luckily she did. The Valks are going to work their way all the way around. King is going to die, and you got a lava hound pop right there. But luckily the Queen was right there, which she's the one that popped it. Able to take out the pups, so it's not damaging any of the troops. Queen's going to clear out this section or part of this section, but then jump up to the Tesla bank. Using a gob down here to cut, by the way. The Valks are going to have a real tough time on this wall right here. It came so close it wasn't even funny, and this is actually real time. Watching the countdown to 10, having 2 Teslas and an archer left. This archer was damaged heavily by the boulders. So as soon as the Valk steps in, takes it out, fight over. Great job, Commander. Like I said, this is sort of a PSA version. Always put CC in war. If you don't, it's going to be really bad for you most of the time. They realized to check to see if there's CC in any of these clan castles. They're going to be able to come in, like I said, with mass Valks, not having to worry about pulling CC. Hogs, not having to worry about pulling CC. Gohos, without a rage, able to triple heal the Hogs. I mean, it's just vicious. Always put CC in. This was another episode of War with a Horde. Kind of a funny one. But we actually have a double feature this week. So stay tuned for a second video coming very soon. Alright, Chief out.